How does love become words? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And God said, "Let there be light." In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. All things were created through him. The creative power of words began with God. But what motivated this powerful creative force that brought substance out of emptiness, using nothing but words? Love. Love gave impetus to and brought forth the words that gave us light and life. So I, the created, walking in the footsteps of my Creator, desire to present you with words born out of love. Love. Love all around, all the time and everywhere, like gently falling dust in air. Struggling to not be confined, it colors all outside the lines. Written down, but not contained, pushing past the outward pain. No fear of the chastiser's knife, it bursts the seams, delivering life. A love as strong. My soul is a blazing furnace with fiery blades of love, blasting, flashing, purging, and ignited from above. These flaming tongues of fire are surging through my heart. His searing darts of passionate love are filling every part. So, church, why are you cringing? His love is as strong as death. Then why do you despair to feel this scorching of his breath? Assurance. I love you, but sometimes fear my love is not worthy of you. Will it stand in the face of death? Some stand in death's face without love and die. Let me die first in the face of love and not fear that lesser death when it comes. The shadow. Is there a split path, a forked tongue running out from both sides of his way? Persuasion speaks to me from trusted lips, urging me to think with my flesh and not his heart. The pressing question is never what to believe, but who. Where is your first love? Go to him. Look him in the eye to become what you see there. Was it ever more than a glimpse or a shadow behind you? Shadows have no light. They are only the absence of it. Patience. Souls rush to find an answer to all the why and misstep to find a lie rather than the truth. Time stretches far into eternity with answers that outnumber the stars. When your heart questions, tell it to wait, to hold on to hope that believes in a purpose that may contradict your reasoning and your logic, but that never resists love, in meaning that expands to hold in your doubts and dissolve them. Many have wanted to find a path out of purpose into blind obedience, a passage out of substance into needless sacrifice. There is a better way, an endless love, a purposed power, a fruit whose taste brings instant delight to the tongue. Take, eat, and be satisfied. Overshadowed. The gavel of justice slams hard against the guilty and pronounces judgment. In the quiet before sentencing, mercy is heard whispering her plea. But who will listen when the law screams louder than love? The color of love. Having been forced to leave and then believe, these regarded feigned obedience a dishonor and placed their bleeding hearts on a gray altar of hope, humble enough to know that God might be different. You, though, misdirected by pride, felt he must look like you to be good enough to love. Words. First words. My pen, a ready writer be, impress his word on every stroke. May these few phrases written here mean more than words I ever spoke. Free the words without. Through clouds and fog or nature's blight, or through the shrouds of the darkest night, there is an unseen, awesome sight that whispers in the air. Though suspended, it's been upheld for 2,000 years, awaiting those who have ears to hear, unseen and unheard, till the light appears and makes us all aware. Many pass through them, but give them no heed. The words encircle, but will never impede. Though they fill each space, they still long to be freed, so truth can be declared. As the waters stretched high above the land till Noah had finished his father's plan, so now grasp his words and understand the warning, and beware. Reach out, let them speak, and give them release, for they will never fail, falter, or cease. Don't settle for scraps, rather plan for a feast. There's enough for all to share. He's watching and waiting to see them bear fruit. So don't receive them and simply stand mute. From the depths of your heart, let them take root. Now's the time to be prepared. Free the words within. Inside your complex, multi-layered form, there is bound up a hoarded swarm of words that wait, soon to be born. The water has yet to break. But with each breaking comes the pain, so with each contraction measure the gain, and don't let the pushing be in vain. Consider what's at stake. God's word is what's spilling out, and with each new birth the angels shout. Sweet peace is within, even when pain is without. Dead souls are about to awake. Don't hold them in because of doubt and fear. His stirrings in your heart are clear. If you speak his words, others will hear the challenge. It's for their sake. But take care. Many have been deceived about the blessings they expect to receive. Make God's word the source of all you believe. Expose what's false and fake. Now is the time. God's calling for you to speak his word and show others his truth. He may summon an army or just use a few. The choice is yours to make. Wayward words. On the waves of the wind they rise and fall, thrust out from the hanger of moist palate, a bitter spray, wielding an immeasurable power. Fever fuels them, and a fire ignites them in sharp pain and deep anguish. Toward their target they speed and spin, geared to strike. Head on, they score a bullseye. They rest there only a moment to view their kill. Then, moving on, they soon sight their next victim. The lying voice. The words are strong and convincing. They must believe and see the need. He knows his audience well, and not see this as merely greed. His charisma casts a spell. It's not a lie, just truth concealed. It's only what they want to hear. So only parts can be revealed. Yet it will soon be crystal clear. He's God's anointed. That's what we'll say. But you know it's not true. God's answer to the prayers we prayed. Oh, but if they only knew. Our rich result must be God's plan. Your heaven-sent reward. Their evil agenda must be banned, and all resistance brings the sword. Through a dark glass. Through a cloudy gauze of fear we walk, arms stretched out toward heaven, indistinct pictures of you, phantom images dancing in and out of view. And seeing them, we trace our imperfect sketches. We write our flawed interpretations and speak defective words, erasing no lines, accepting no corrections. And as such, we cast the die, making copies to pass out to an equally blind world. Worth rejoicing. God's words, through us, make demons fall. They cast down powers of air. We tread on snakes and scorpions. It's his authority that we share. We lay hands to oust afflictions, and they flee because they must. The dark one's schemes will not prevail. God made them subject to us. Yet these things must never move our heart. We cannot rejoice in this. Our only boast and joy must be that our names are on heaven's list.